Morning. Brought you on a bit of a day out today. We're up at part of Halifax called Akroydon, which is on not far from Boothtown Road. And we're outside one of our old houses, 37F Beverley Terrace. Now, it was a family home from, I think, about 1968 to 1976, which is probably the longest my mum and dad have ever been in a house. I think they had a bit of gypsy spirit, especially my mum. She she liked to move around a bit. For me, it was my home until 8th of October 1974 when I marched out the front door and promptly ran away to sea, joining the Navy. So, yeah, I thought I'd just bring you around here just to let you see where I was brought up. Behind me there, we're just coming to the entrance of what's called Square Park, which is part of Akroydon. It was built, once constructed, around about the 1870s, I think it was. A lovely little sort of memorial place. We spent a lot of our time here playing football. Spent most of the summer holidays here, and I think I did tell you once that we camped out here one summer's evening. So yeah, it was a really nice spot. There's some lovely houses around here, and it was Colonel Ackroyd's attempt at building a model village. Behind me there, that's the Victoria Monument. That was built in 1875 for Queen Victoria. So yeah, I'll let you just have a quick another look round. It is a lovely spot in the middle of Boothtown. As I recall, I think it was about the summer of 1972. Me and a few of my pals were out here. The plan was to play football on the grass around here. But as we came through the park entrance, just at the top where we've come through there, we noticed looked like a load of folk knocking about. And as we asked around, it was a film crew, and they were here filming a play. It was an Allan Bennett play called A Day Out, hence the title of this video. We were mesmerised by it all. We had a sort of wander down as far as we could. There were folk dressed up in all sorts of period costume, and we found out the play was going to be based around 1911, at the turn of the century, and it all sort of revolved around a group of lads, a group of blokes, sort of mixed ages. Must have had a day off. It must have been a bank holiday or a Sunday or something, and they decided to set off on bikes to Fountains Abbey, and it were just like the adventures they had on the way. Like I say, they filmed a lot of it round here, and especially the houses behind us. It were all sort of Victorian style houses, and yeah, it was quite interesting watching it all the film crew and all the rigmarole that goes with it. And we watched it for a while, just sat there. We didn't play football that day. We were too busy watching them doing what they were doing, and yeah, I do vaguely remember watching them, and they all sort of left by this little side entrance here on the bikes, and I think we did get to see the play probably a year or two later on BBC. There were some stars. There were Brian Glover, a proper Yorkshireman. He was on. He did actually star on American Werewolf in London. He was the bloke in the pub telling them to stick to the stick to the roads and not go wandering off over the moors. And there were another lad called Paul Shane who was on IDI, and a mixture of other uh, actors as well. But I can remember my mum saying we'd gone back in for a bit of lunch or something and had a sandwich, and we were telling her what was going on, and she said, "Oh yeah, that's Allan Bennett. If you see a bloke there with glasses on, uh, that's Allan Bennett." And at the time, I thought, well, so what? So at the time, my mother was trying to get me to wear my glasses, which I was supposed to wear. I had some glasses bought from Dolan and Aitchison in town, but I refused to wear them. She said, "Well, Allan Bennett wears glasses. Uh, even, even one of my heroes, John Lennon, he wears glasses. So, what the bloody hell's up with you? Get your glasses on, you can see what you're doing then." But that little trick, it didn't sort of entice me to wear my glasses. But I do now if I'm not wearing my contact lenses. So that's what that was. My mother tried to get me to wear glasses. Now, to be honest, I didn't really take much notice of Allan Bennett after that, and it wasn't until I'd say well, it must be the mid 2000s, about 2005, 2006, and me and Sarah went to we're a Talking Heads, Allan Bennett Talking Heads series of plays at Todmorden Hippodrome Theatre off Halifax Road. And I thought, bloody hell, these are quite good. I quite like these. I like plays, and I used to like Play for Today that we're on, and I thought that there's a story behind all these, and I got quite interested in them. And then there were another gap of about 10 years uh, until the Yellow Van came out, the famous film there with the featuring the lady with the yellow van who were camping out in his yard. And I thought, oh, this is quite good. And then there were, and then another gap until I'd say about 2000 and about 7 years ago. Uh, I was introduced to Audible books. Now, Allan Bennett's books are all on there, all his diaries and all the observations he made, and I right enjoy listening to him. He's a right sort of a dry bloke, uh, reading out his stories and his observations on life, and I quite enjoy listening to him. And to be honest, that's one of my inspirations of keeping up with these diaries and actually going cracking on and writing the books. So that's the story behind that one. You always get a bit of inspiration from different folk. I think initially it was my dad telling me to keep stories and keep diaries, and they're good to look back on, son. He said. So yeah, like I said in past, I didn't expect to write that many. I brought it. Well, I brought 11 out and I'm on to my 12th now, and that should be out uh, round about February, round about my birthday. I'll bring one out. So yeah, if if you know where I can get a copy of this that film or the play a day out, I'd be much appreciated. It'll be quite a nice thing to watch and catch up on. So yeah, I'll leave it with you, and thanks a lot for watching, and hope you enjoy the videos and my little observations on recent history, really. So yeah, I'll let you get back to your Sunday morning. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care now. So there's a bit more of our old house there. So it looks like it's all been renovated. But I had some happy times there. Like I say, when I came back off leave once and they bloody moved. Well, that's what I told my mother anyway, else I didn't know where they'd gone. But they'd moved to another house further up the road. Alright then, it's a bit of a windy day, so I think the camera and my selfie stick's been wobbling about a bit, so I'll see you in a bit now. Take care. Ta-da.